he was a boy that came from poverty. And like a lot of, immigrants that came to the US when the United States was first coming into its own, they all had that dream. And they all started, almost all of them, from the bottom and worked and fought to work their way up because they wanted that. And that was the American dream, was to do that. And he did it through performance, but not just because he thought, he could be an excellent salesman. That magic saved him from his own, emotional despair of being impoverished. And then he realized that he could bring others along with him with that imagination of his. And he created something incredible. In this film, I play a character by the name of Lettie, and she's a bearded woman and kind of representative of one of the first that in a line of bearded women that he eventually befriends, and they become a part of his traveling circus because of the rarity of who they are and the disorder that he turns into, this beautiful thing that you can celebrate. I remember walking in that first day and I was so overwhelmed because I couldn't believe that it was real. I started hiding. And Hugh came to find me and he goes, nah, 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 you don't get to hide. You don't get to hide, not after all this time. And he just gave me a big hug and we started crying. And I said, this is it, man. Well, you really did it. And he goes, we all did it. We all did it. Because it's his baby, and to be a part of it is just, I can't even explain it. All we wanted to do was and continue to do, was do our best and push and push and push and push and tell the story that we've been fighting so hard to tell. And now sitting back and realizing that that's really the story that America wants to tell, that's what it's based on, regardless of what the past has been. Because his heart is so big, and because he does have such an incredible imagination as a person, and he himself wanted to take those risks to see if he could go there as an actor, and has gone above and beyond in so many ways. Ash and Jen are two of the kindest choreographers I've ever worked with. So kind and so willing to see what level everyone is at and to use all of those best levels to their ability. I just want people to look after each other, that's all. Just look after each other. It's that simple. I don't care who you are, what you are, just look after each other. Because that's what the lead character does in this film. And the people that he looks after bring him back to base when he loses sight. And we all lose sight. Every single one of us will lose sight of our way and our paths. Just come on back. It's no big deal. Just look after each other. That's all. It's not a big deal.